want to beg una indulgence for connect the other Facebook page with this program for tonight. Okay, there we go. Okay, I want to tag it on the other page. That will be our way of going around this whole Facebook stuff. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Ambazonians at home and abroad, this is Capo Daniel Senspas King Lukong, Ambazonian FBI, our own very countryman. I don't come again once more today, na number 24 day for the month of December. That means na Christmas Eve. So I don't come today na evening time for inside Hong Kong around 11 o'clock. I go on for round up this show so that I will get time for go do my own prayer. Before midnight it won't reach, but we know Ambazonian our family and I day before we night and day. So we are all welcome for this show. As our tradition it be for this show, we start with the music for welcome all our combi them, our country people where they go day online for Facebook page. At the same time we go want take time for salute all man where they watch free for ground zero for inside Ambazonia across our national territory from all the 13 states, from Meme, from Gokitunja, from Boyo, from Donga Mantung, from Lebialem, all across our territory, from Fako. I want for salute all una welcome. For all our generals, our commanders, our foot soldiers, the way they fight for the liberation of Ambazonia, so that we will finally get our independence. I want for call una cafe, all many place day, when I place them day. Shake, day. No retreat, no surrender. So make I go straight for bring una up that song. And this one is a song from Kite, one of a very nice song, an Ambazonian artist where he done release a song. I will put the song and then we will take time for salute all man way come online for Facebook. And then after that we will go straight into our presentation for today. When I know they run a series of cultural warrior, the cultural war. And this one things where they tackle the cultural handicap, the way they protect, it is stop with the Ambazonian people and for be effective. So today this is a cultural warrior episode. It's titled The Folly of the Slaves. So ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned.
Military killing, dying. Youths them killing. Their mommy bury, we crying. Kids them asking. Many them disappearing. Unity we minimizing.
I want to salute all the people them where they go to watch me for Ground Zero during this time. And for salute una, thank you for bring me inside the house through the television. I want to salute our mommy them, our papa them for Ground Zero, my sister them, my brother them. To tell when I say all we will be together, all man it turn up more to fight to make us say maybe we get our freedom. I want to salute our IDP them in particular, where they are run go for inside forest, in particularly the new one, the way they don't go for forest, for inside Bendanu, for inside the Atlantic states. They would want to salute them, our people then also for Jakiri, where they don't begin to intimidate them. I want to salute them, our people that for whom we don't get the activity that for this vigilante way, Mr. Pobia B. Bongo. Yeah, they don't create them for the way they hunt our people, that they keep people them. We will highlight all those issues them and many more to the way they have. And the people the way they still go through the challenges them for a wartime would work very hard. I will bring on some of those updates them. But today now a cultural warrior episode of the No Funny Talk Zone. So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Ambazonians at home and abroad, wanna welcome for the No Conny Talk Show. Today, na a cultural warrior episode, a series where it tackle the cultural things and where it stop we as Ambazonian people for be effective. That means the challenges and where would they do, what would they go through because of our history. We as part of the black community, part of the African people, would not go through a lot. We don't come from slavery, go to recolonization, and now we suffer for new colonialism. We don't also develop a sort of elitism where it also hold we down. We as the people of Ambazonia, one of the challenges that we face now the problem of Ambazonian elitism. People the way they don't be assimilated, not only by the French system, but those who they don't be assimilated as well by the so-called Anglo-Saxon Anglophones English system who don't go through. All of them be equally bad. If you notice my country people them, or black people them, then get a unique way to think. Even scientifically, they don't prove and say the brain of a black person, some area then they will be more active than the one for white people. They will just be wired differently. And the way we need to approach life, it need to reflect that specific difference we will get them with other foreigners. I will want to just check this message. Sometime when I know na wartime this and we need for the act as such. They get message sometime while they online for this show, so I go to attend for those messages them. But ladies and gentlemen, here we go again. I'm back to you. So this show, the Cultural Warrior, is na show for the No Conny Talk Zone where it be specifically designed for tackle those challenges them. Because any man will don't be broken, any man will don't go through trauma. You need to go through that problem, through those things them, identify the area the way that affect you, so that if you function more effectively. My country people, plenty things the world face about this struggle. Would it make it be easy for we to fall for the hand for con men? People the way they take this struggle in like saying a joke. Not only the things the way that build up we, our culture, sometimes they need the whole way. Like I talk, it not be unique for Ambazonia. Almost all black people they go through the same thing. Our civilization, it be done be interrupted. I be done share with una the map for Africa before the white man in one camp. We be get countries them, tribes them where it don't evolve. You remember the Orok Chuku state where be the confederacy, where be they if we get part of Southern Cameroon with Nigeria with which way they call up Nigeria say Biafra. It be been a confederation of tribes and where they then develop into a state. They will get a means of record keeping. They will get a currency. Now they will protect that area before the white man the one come. Yes, you get other villages where you be exist inside the hinterland where you know be part of that particular country, where they be exist as villages with the head of a chief. But now normal human process, say people that they develop from coming from early man, where it be the live only man they stay with the pikin and the family for inside stone, for them to develop into a bigger family, or then unite with other family them come together for protect each other, team up for fight, for be able for catch animal for bush. And as they extend, they mark their border, they become villages. Sometimes other villages always strong past them, it attack them. Sometimes na climate change, it attack them. Whatever the reason, sometimes some their big person be died in chakara or then get problem in the chakara, they go migrate again, go for other places. According to the history, it shows that we, the Bantu people, them will be migrate, come for the villages the whole day along the river Nile. The fact will do for any village today now as a result of that migration. People they work come. For the people them for come, their story, for their history, for their village, it talk say na python, it be the lead their people them. That means some chief be the way it be see some python, it follow them, it lead them, and go for that land, it go find for them. We don't hear the one for the people them for Meta. We don't hear the one for Mogamo people them. We don't hear the one for even the other villages them. The one for Fako, how all those people them come about for those area them. Those leaders them where they be lead those community, na where they call them say chief. After they die, the next person they always come up for that same family. We don't develop into a country. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to talk for now about this aspect for our life, and I want to use a video for show this video they be shared, it be pushed for many platforms them from La Republique du Cameroon. Me for it and share them also, so I think say even be more better for me for show another video for talk about the slave's folly, the foolishness of a slave. You know, one thing for get problem, now say you get problem and then you know say you get problem. Or man we done drunk, you know say you done drunk, or you know if you accept say you done drunk. It be very dangerous. If it be harm for yourself, if it be harm for the society. So this foolishness of a slave, I want me to tackle them today. And I will tackle them using a video where it then begin to share widely, it then begin to push out for major platform them. And this video now about the life of an Amazonian boy where they for Dubai. He share how they hustle, a day-to-day hustle. And I will show now how this type of mentality now it destroy our prospect for be free as Amazonian, even as black people as a whole. So make gonna join me, we'll watch this video. I bring her up of an Amazonian we don't travel. He go for Dubai. He struggle for work hard for make say me help his family. Back home, now he we don't record this video, he share them, it don't go viral.
Yeah, it's your boy Jim Maxi, man. This is the hustle, man. You have to fight, man, for your dreams. You have to do the dirty work. You have to do everything, man, to push it. And so, this is what I'm doing for the moment, man. Just to build my dream. I beat the streets, man. Under the sun, here in Dubai, the desert. It's hard, man.
So me gonna hear way to way this our brother Eddie Duam for begin with. Now a very good thing for work and for work hard work. For provide food for your family, for put food for table for your family. Now the right thing to do for everybody, for work hard. Amazonian the way they don't travel around the world, they be a very, very tremendous part for the workforce. Be it for America, for Europe, for Asia. Be it for Africa as well, for South Africa, for Gabon, even for Nigeria. People that work hard. Even for inside our own country, you need to work hard. But there is something there where they destroy we, where they hold we down. When now a fully means a foolishness of a slave. That means say you don't be trapped for some place poverty, it don't hold you. It don't hold your pikin. It don't hold your mommy. You know if you married, you know if you celebrate marriage, you know if you buy motor, you know if you live the life we God want. America, they call and say the pursuit of happiness. You need for dikam len grombi. La pirobi talk say even if you dikam len grombi, you know if you see am lie, you know if you see am. So this was brother. Now a typical example for the life of many of our people. A life they reflect the mind state of many of our people, where they suffer, they get some disease, where at the column now they fully of a slave. They don't know where they suffer. They don't know why. So one and they way now the one way they come over Mundankwe. One way they come up for Tiko, Moyoka. They walk John Massey walk.
But see what he is doing. He told me he
They
can't
walk
sit
John
back
Massey
at
walk.
home watching his friends working
So one they clear na
why he just eats. So he is here.
So one they clear na bush. So one they do kind thing they will survive. So one they carry sansan. So one buy and sell and they go buy sell. They try for make say media picking them. Then come out to them be something. Media picking them no suffer. The same suffer where their mommy them. Their papa them. They don't suffer. Now they dream that for all Ambazonian family. All Ambazonian parents. So make una watch this boy.
This is the hustle, man. You have to fight, man, for your dreams. You have to do the dirty work. You have to do everything, man, to push it. And so, this is what I'm doing for the moment, man. Just to build my dream.
Working hard.
Under the sun.
Working hard to build your dream.
The desert. It's hard, but I don't have a choice. I have to.
He said, I don't have a choice. Ambazonia, they don't work hard. The one way in school picking where they talk say if you study, you go succeed. They don't read. The generation where you become before we. Then burn the midnight candle. So one then suck food for inside bucket for be awake. For learn, for cram work, for do everything for pass GCE. Get flying colors. So one they don't read suite because they come up from poor family. Read them fee say and get dreams say when they pass, they go be something. For life, when I hear.
A survivor for the moment. But this is not who I am. I have a vision. And God has blessed me with a talent and a dream. And that's
so where to where this our boy in the talk. Now the hope way they for a hat. He said, this is not who I am. This job where they do am. No be the job where you surely qualify for do am. No be the job where you surely want for do am. This one for ye na just it for the main time God done put a dream for ye heart. He no say it be better than where to where it do am. But the reality na say na the thing this now where it need for do am for survive. For he if he say go do this work so he go attend a dream. If he say go do this work, he go attend a dream. Now here.
And God has blessed me with a talent and a dream. And that's who I want to be. But for the moment, I have to do anything to push that dream.
You see, most of the system be designed for where people like the lay people, where they not get some person for the national equipe. Their hope don't turn for talent. Now a situation where it don't be created by the system. You look even for America, most of the black, they see their way out of poverty now through their talent. Become a good football player. Become a good singer. So for Ground Zero, most of the people that they don't want to sing, they don't want to sing song, they want to be musician. They want to be like Magasco, they want to be like Tato Steven. They want to get a name now through talent. They feel say by hoping, by praying, they will get a breakthrough.
What I'm doing. That's why I'm here, cleaning, sweeping the streets, cleaning the toilet, just to build my dream, just to build my potential, just to have something to take care of my family for the moment. And that's life, man. You have to get out there and do something. You have to do something. Quit complaining about the government, quit complaining about the political situation, quit complaining about the economy, quit complaining about hate and everything, and do.
So this one now the Folly. for the slave. Why do I explain that for you? This was boy, like many our people, then get dream, then get talent, then get they are smart people, they feel work hard, they know say they feel do better than which way they get up. The fully of a slave. Now which way the slave master he want you for be. They want you make you get that hope. That hope not mean anything for them. They want make you even know say you be smart. But which way they want them the most from you. Now say me you accept this state of life. For live and live in hope. Live in dream. Keep on walking. Dig and for road. Do all hard job. Feel say you go succeed. Lapi road in Banga talk saying a lie. Whether you dig and like drum beep. You no go succeed. You go work so for Dubai. Work, gather your money. Feel say you go do small business. Even if you buy that money, buy a taxi for Dubai. You go spend, you buy taxi for 1 million. You ship them for 800,000. You go reach your poor. They go charge you 1.5 million. That means say you pay for that government more than the money where you pay for the person who manufacture that vehicle. That is robbery. For make sure say you there for that level. You go come up for day. You go for office. That money where you pay so it go now for some person in the pocket where that person should do it for that country. That person should do it for that country. That money you go work am. Oh, you can't get am for you. It should done for day. You go carry that motor for go register am. You need for see bribe again. The man where she done for that office, either she don't eat. Either she don't eat because that system don't be designed. That way we did. When I need for understand, he said don't complain about the system. Don't complain about the government, the corruption. My brother, that is exactly what the government wants you to think. That is how the system was built for you to think. Look at all the countries where they succeed. All the people the way they suffer for those countries. They know say the person, the institution where get power for actually make a media dream come true na a government. If for America, when I see on TV, any country where they choose a good president, they develop. Look at Singapore. They credit their development for their president. That means the individual, the way they reach for that country. Now for that system where they did. For here for Hong Kong where they stay. Now one of the countries get the highest percentage of millionaires amongst themselves. It be credited to the British government where be there for here. America, the stock market, they go up, they attribute them for the government. The people they suffer, they attribute them for the government. But for we, the one you get this slave mentality. Say stop complaining about the thing when I is supposed to help you. Stop complaining about that. Just keep on dreaming and working all your life. Ma let me finish the thing where they talk and then I go analyze them again for una.
Something. You have to do something. You see, this is my job. So that's it, man. You have to. You have to. If you're not born in a family that has everything to push you, you have to push yourself. So you have to do the dirty work.
If you are not born in a family where they inside that team, that CPDM or court, there is no way you can succeed. You can try as hard as you want. There is no way. It is meant for a select few people. Now say the system there. I go let the boy me talk through. Then I go deliver for una my presentation for this today, this cultural warrior, this cultural war. Because this liberation, we need to liberate ourselves from the government of La Republic. The colonization, it also be psychological. We need to emancipate ourselves from the mental slavery itself for we to be free. Una here.
You have to humble yourself and do what you have to do to push yourself. As you can see, I'm sweating. I've been doing this job, man, for 2 years. It's the first thing I did when I had nothing else to do. The This is not me. That's what I tell myself every day. Every day.
So do one are the fully of a slave. You did suffer, you did deny yourself, say no be you that is you did deny yourself, say no be you that so you did suffer. You go even go for some church. The pastor said go help you for fool yourself. To tell you that you are rich. In the name of Jesus, you are already rich. Even when you are poor. That is a form of illness. Even Jesus Christ never preached that type of gospel. Jesus Christ never give these people this type of hope. God will give you the hope, say you will change, your life will be changed. Your life will be changed. Not that you are poor and you say that you think that you are rich. You are suffering. You think that something will change. You will suffer like that. Your grandchildren, your children and children will suffer. You cannot continue to live in a survival mode. You can't. That is not your life. He knows it, and a lot of our people know it. They did work hard. They did push truck, drive taxi, drive Benzikin. There is no way you can come out of that situation. I'll tell now why.
Because I know that God has a plan for me. I know that there's a purpose for me, and I'm just doing this to enable that purpose. I'm working hard on it. And I respect even this job that I'm doing. I respect it. Because it's what is pushing me. It's what is giving me the means to push my dreams.
My brother, now your life that is your life, so as you see. That is your life. Your life done this over 2 years. You do work for Dubai, you do push, you do clean road. If you say you go change, it no go change. If you continue to do that same job, you go do and so stay, you can't die. You gather small money, you go get for some people, they don't put them for some position for that country. They go take that money, go begin build their house. Your girlfriend went away, for that country, they will begin sleep that girl. Until the day you can move, you can't leave, you go marry another person waiting for some good position. If you drive na Benz skin, your life will continue with this. So if your probably the sell na charcoal, you go grow, can begin sell charcoal. If you come better, say you go to push na truck. It no go ever change. It will never change because there is something where I will tell una where they call and say a government. Una need to get the right sense of entitlement and why una they suffer. Why would una suffer for this way? Some of us be lucky, except for diaspora. So then can be able to integrate ourselves, be able to become citizens, and if we get proper job, if we buy property, if we live. But so this is not still our natural life because we were born to live somewhere. Once you leave your country, you don't sacrifice a lot. A lot of people wait and day for day, they never know. But there is a lot of things you give up. Even the smell of the ground, I miss the smell of Bamenda. The air, the people, Bamenda is a city where you come up for weekend, picking the run dress with their small fine clothes, them boy then get it, work up outside your whole social fabric, you cut off from them. You go for a white man country, you give up a lot. You give up a lot. Our greatest punishment is we do for diaspora. We want to come back for day, we want to day for day. But we don't be trapped because the system that make it be impossible. It don't be a cycle. Only the rich, they will remain that rich. The one the way their papa they with some certain family. When they be don't go be part for that, people where they be go connive, collaborator, then work with the regime. Now say they go be the country be now for collaborators. It be now for collaborators. But it cannot only be like that. I go one first start for talk about make una know say there is a difference. The whole aim for the system now for convince people that say things they remain the way they naturally. I want to tell and I say be different. If that so-called Cameroon, ma call the Cameroon as it day. That way Amado Aijo be there, una be see how things they be different. That way Foncha be there for us, una be see how things they be, how things they go, and place where things they for go. Business people that for feel run that country, even passport beer. If we find to forget self our right for fight for justice for our own country, where they don't colonize them. There is always a different way. People them as they don't evolve. Every society, like Karl Marx talk, the whole setup of a government is to protect property. for people to exist about property, because every human being, your natural instinct is to own property, my thing. Your sense of your ability to own property, what belongs to you in a society, what does not belong to you. That is how we develop your family, your property, your house, your village, your land, your identity. It's all about your property. Government did not evolve, society did not evolve into a community, a village. You see some country, they even build a wall because the whole essence for a government now for create a space, a physical space for poverty, for people then for be able to live in safety, for provide security. So the main job for a government is to provide security against outside forces, so that the people inside, they will get an environment for live freely and enjoy, for chop, cook, dance without worrying say some person go attack you, and then create internal rules and regulation for guide the people then for live out their life, for enjoy life, pursuit of happiness. Some people they specialize for become army, some they specialize for cook, some they specialize for do different job, depending on their what, their competence, their talent, for a society for be better. But now why don't we see country the way they succeed? Like for America, if you work from farm, if you work for person where you wash plate and cups, you can't be manager for that company, because they get that system in place for equal opportunity. They get that equity for their society, fairness, justice, government for the people governing themselves by their elected representative. They have a say in their life. The government is there for them. The law is there for them. In other countries like what we have in Ambazonia, occupied territory by La République du Cameroon, the government is the key of everything. The government there is not a government for the people. It's not a government elected by the people, protecting the right for the people. The policeman who are the same for street, they're not there for them to protect the people. They're there for them to protect the ruling class, the CPGM elite, the governors, the SGO, and the collaborators where they work with them. Now they protect them. Now just the tool for beginning the work, the mechanism, meet those people that they live their life. Government now the ultimate power for every society where it determine everything, whether the people then succeed or they not succeed, it be determined for a larger extent by the government. The government, when that government being at a problem, you will never succeed unless you solve that problem. The government, it get the monopoly for take control of all major resources, petroleum, bauxite, whatever. It be under the control. It get the power for regulate even businesses. Above all, the government now they decide the value of anything, because now that government they produce money. That means say if they produce all that money again for one man, that man go to control all man, because now he get that legal means for by that power of purchase. Now government they determine everything. Even scientists, what they can do, what they cannot do, what they can research, what they cannot research. Even the banks. Now government they provide money for banks for loan them out. When I see some type for Japan, even for Hong Kong, yeah, government they provide money for bank, for GIAM, for businesses at 0% That means free money for investors to invest. And they even guarantee loan. For here for Hong Kong, every citizen, the government they guarantee up to $500,000 for you to be able to borrow in the bank. Where if you know if you pay them, you can't default the game, the government will repay. So the government they empower people then. Because the government they take all power from everybody who live around that territory, around that fence, around that country, that territorial integrity. The government exercise the power of the collective, called the power of sovereignty. Now that power they determine the value for the people then for that country, the right of the people then for that country. That power now they take everything where it be meant to empower you. Now they collect tax. The government get all that money. Now who go there for that government? Because those people that for that government, now they go get all those advantages. Now they go get all those advantages. So if a society, they way that government it be stagnant, now only the same people, it be inable, it no fit be, it no get chance for room for new people to come inside. Now people for a specific class, then the rest people they go suffer for their life. Because everything be finite. That means say anything get limit. The amount of conchaff, amount of beans, amount of whatever, it get limited number. If all the collective value for all the whole country, it be governed by the government, it be controlled by that government, then that government get a tremendous power. It get a tremendous power. If that power be remain in the hands of a few, whether you do up, go up, can down, you know if it pass the value level where that people they don't set them for you. Now they determine everything. Now whether you see say for banks them, you go for credit union there for inside Bamenda, for inside Boya, for inside Kumba, for inside Victoria, then get a limit for the amount of loan where they fit give. No matter whether you go bring all your land, say you want borrow money, then get a limit. For their own towns them, the allocation of money where they provide them for their own people them, it be different from the way they provide them for we. Now government it determine all those things there. Even when they employ people, they go decide to carry you go put up a side where you go to pay house rent there for that side, they spend that money there for that side. So that at the end of the day, you the be house at their side, now they prosper. Now the government is the key. Government is all the change you can ever have. Without the people having a say in their government, their life is useless, is miserable. They cannot succeed. If you are somebody where you've been a truck pusher, you will be a truck pusher for all your life until you die. I be sorry to tell you. If you carry a charcoal, you go carry charcoal sute, you go die. Your pikin they go do the same thing. Begin the dream. The only way out for you now for go entertain those people. Then whether you define talents. Abdul, 30 minutes. No, I not forget 30 minutes, please. So the government, where you don't hold the people then for hostage, there is no way they can survive. Even the British people, they be get to that situation where they be go through the Norman period, the period of the nomadies, where they decide for rally, say they must fight to take control of the power to govern themselves. For a government to be able to create a system of governance that will be fair.
So, what I'm doing, I respect it because it's what is pushing me. It's what is giving me the means to push my dreams. So, if you don't have you.
So my brother, the government are the key. Now if it destroy the life of all the Southern Cameroonians them, until you live in a country where they experience a different, you might never know the tremendous power the government have over you, over the people, the level of success, what they can succeed and what they cannot succeed to do. Now that government, it get that power. Now that government, it be the key. You need to fight to solve that problem of that government. Traveling abroad will not help us. We have traveled. It may help few of us because in abroad, only 70% of the people who travel abroad do not make it. They don't even have paper. They cannot even travel back home. They will remain in that perpetual job cycle, doing that hustling, remaining in that level. 70%. We must fight to change and take control of our government to determine. And a government, it not just be enough to get a government because La Republic get a government. It must get a government where it then set a place, a pace, a rules and regulation where it apply for all man. No man no be above that law. Where you get a system of fairness, equity, where people they get advantage, they get opportunity based on their competence. Because if you will not be competent, you get a job just because say now your papa he be get that job. The person where he be qualified way for do that job better, so that the collective people, they go prosper. You know, go get that job. And you go be stagnant. And people, the way they for maintain an illegal system will not be compatible with the natural order. They need to start, they even punish the poor people them more and more. So that they know be capable for fight back the system and for take over the system. So it be very important. Make our people them no fall for this foolishness of the slave. For belief, say you're not supposed to blame the government. You're just supposed to accept life the way we dey. Just begin to suffer. We now go suffer so that which generation go can't stop them. We now see how people of America how they enjoy their life. All man get the possibility if you work hard for maker. Because the system not be based on hereditary. Like some chief palace, you been a chief because your power been a chief because your power is chief. No, because you be qualified. No, because you love your people. No, because you feel represent the people. So whether you do bad for the people, then they just need to take them as a life day. They had the stupid man at Tangipo can talk. Say now God made Mukete me be chief. No. So now God be make Paul Biami chief election for Fundi. So God is supportive. So make we go Kida Ekelebe them. Now God make you go Kida Ekelebe. Me no Ekelebe no can kill you back. Of course, no be so na a fully that will be primarily responsible for our future. We must create the future we want. People who succeed in life did not succeed out of luck. They didn't succeed out of luck. They take the right decisions persistently to change their circumstances. You cannot be doing the same thing and expecting that your circumstances will change. It cannot. You must change and create an enabling environment for you to succeed. Once that enemy, that elephant in that room, as Honorable Weber talked, when the law is illegal, when the law becomes a chain on you, then you have that, you must resist. Running away, because accepting to stay that way for the rest of your life will never change anything. That dreams will never come true. Manna will not fall from heaven. Miracles will not come. For the American people to enjoy, to have the right to pursue happiness, to have the right to succeed when you work hard, somebody somewhere fought hard to change the circumstances to put the system in place. Their forefathers went to war. They were persistent. They took the enemy by the horn to free that country from the British. To free that country and create a system where they can live in freedom. It is only created by men. Because as Karl Marx taught, our natural instinct is greed. We want to be greedy. We want to own this, and take that. Unless a system is put in place, the system will not appear in place. It does not appear automatically. You have to put it in place. Ambazonia will not be free because it was God ordained. Remember, even the Jewish people, where God promised and said he would take them out of Egypt, they did not just appear in Egypt. God did not just send Moses to come and drag them out of Egypt. Moses came and delivered them a message. And when they did not obey, when they did not believe, when they did not act, they suffer. God did not come and push them across the river, the Dead Sea. He opened the sea, he showed them a way and said, walk through. God will not come and free Ambazonia. God will not come and free Ambazonia unless the Ambazonian people, they are determined to be free and they are ready to take the actions that is going to free them from this colonialism and also put in place a system that is going to put them on a land map, on a road, on a highway for success. A system based on meritocracy. And we have to start it now. We have to think that way. We have to act that way. We will not have justice if we don't practice justice, if we don't demand justice, if we don't do justice. It doesn't happen that way. Life does not happen that way. We will never be free from La Republic if we don't fight for the freedom. Our soldiers, that Christmas, they ask me, Capo Daniel, send me Christmas this, send me Christmas this. We want gun here, we want gun there, we want bomb here, we want bomb there. Those things, they not go ever happen if you do not donate. If you sit for diaspora, you feel say, well, you don't pray, you go pray, oh, God will help you. God will not help you. One of the gifts of the Holy Spirit is self-control. That means you are in control of yourself. It is the will of God for you to make that decision, make that sacrifice, make that investment to free that country. My country people, make man no fool now. Say you go just sit down for house. Help go come from somewhere. Make man no fool now. Say you go continue the work, John Massey work, you succeed. We Cameroon Ambazonia they under occupation for La Republic. No, they go can't drive una for that una house and all. They go bomb villages and all. Drive all man out. They don't drive we out already. From the time I graduate from high school, vast majority of my classmates are all in there abroad. Now they drive now gone at gunpoint. Now they already make and say the one way they say they don't go back for outside, they no fit come back again. The door don't close for una for life. Una fit feel saying a joke. It's not a joke now. The instinct of human being. They go take our land. They drive people already for Victoria. They go take that land completely. Now so, for instance, Menchum and Boyo, they already Ndawara them, Ndawara and Dapolo. They already bring Nkasang people them for inside Nigeria. I mean they can replace our villages or cow them. It happen now as we talk. If we lose this war, our people will remain slave forever. They will remain slave forever. And boys like this, our Pekin like this, they will remain forever. They broke concrete forever. They push Ben skin forever. They push truck, carry sansan forever. Only the Pekin the way the parent the family the way they get some person for the they go they can't choose now only one eye man for that family. Every 5 years, put you for that position. They will never make availability for empower our people them for come out of this nightmare way they did it. Whether you get sense now how, it no go matter. We will see the suffer this way because we don't lost our sovereignty. We will not get power for determine the value of our work. If you work like that anyhow, all it take like Republic can't give the money now for some other person. You can't crack that concrete, go get them for them. Crack that concrete, go get them for them. Past year, you've been a slave. We've been a slave for them. I say they suffer Pekin. The only way for freedom, we must pay that price. Now for Ghost Town and AK-47 for fight, take out the enemy out of your house, make them be uncomfortable, take back your country, determine the value of your product, determine the prospect for your Pekin to get job, take control of your own country. Now the only reason that we will succeed. The people of America they succeed not be because them be different from the people of Amazonia. As a matter of fact, people the way if they be there for Amazonia today, they know forever fit take care of themselves. Then for America, they take care of not only themselves, but they take care of their family. Why? Amazonia be first I pass America. The only difference is government. That is the only difference between abroad and home. Is government. So, this my brother.
Yeah, it's your boy Ajim Maxi, man. This is the hustle, man. You have to fight, man, for your dreams. You have to do the dirty work. You have to do everything, man, to push it. And so, This is what I'm doing for the moment, man.
So we need to work. We need to work hard. But working hard will never change our problems, our basic problems. Will never provide us the empowerment we need to be able to pursue our happiness. One aspect to be happy now to live in a fair society where you get an equal chance to succeed in life. Where you not succeed now because of your family. You succeed now because you be competent. When they know say people then get married, forget the position the way they get them. Even the one the way they work the poor job that they be happy. Because they know say at least they not be capable. But if you be capable for be better, but you earn less, you get less opportunity then some other man they prosper just because he come up with some family. You can never be happy. They will always be imbalanced. They will always pressure you. They will always make you feel bad, and they will come to take even the little that you have.
Just to build my dream.
The Folly of a slave.
The streets, man. Under the sun. Here in Dubai. The desert. It's hard, but
if you dig and let Grumby.
I have to do this. A survivor for the moment. But this is not who I am. I have a vision. And God has blessed me with a talent and a dream. And that's who I want to be. But for the moment, I have to do anything to push that dream. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm here, cleaning, sweeping the streets, cleaning the toilet. Just to build my dream. Just to build my potential. Just to have something to take care of my family for the moment. And that's life, man. You have to get out there and do something. You have to do something. Quit complaining. Quit complaining about the government. Quit complaining about the political situation. Quit complaining about the economy.
So that one are the foolishness of a slave. Say me you no complain about the main thing when if you change your circumstances. The main thing when if you change circumstances for all of us, not the government. Wherever you are. Good government means good life. Bad government means bad life. That is just it. Because the government then collect everything where it be needed, where it be valuable. Now they empower, now they decide on the value because now they produce currency. So you know if you begin to suffer, and then the talk say the main cause for your suffering you go ignore them because you want just stay in peace. My brother, your life like this, so you get matter. You go suffer, so you can't die. Maybe they will bury you for Dubai. You need to donate money, free your country, so that if you go live happily in a fair society. And for the Ambazonian, the way they live for the revolution, una must ask fairness. The type of Ambazonian una want and tomorrow, una need to start asking today. So God bless una. This one a special edition for the No Connie Talk Show. Now almost Christmas Day for year. We do always for our tradition. We go through Christmas now with prayer. We need to just pray. We do pray and then you go work. Where you do want go exam, you need to just go pray. Say you go pass exam. No, you go pray and then you go read and then you pass exam. So when we do work, we need to just work. So our circumstances go change. Our country go change. We need for work the money, carry them, go effect that change. We need to hold that government of La Republic, move them out of our country, bring in a better system where it will be fair, it will be equitable, it will create equal opportunity, it will empower the citizens them with the resources of the country so that they feel prosper. It will be in a country of capital flight where all the resources where God damn bless the people every day for make them be able to take care of themselves and live and pursue happiness. They go carry them or go give them for white man people them, carry them or go put them for their private bank accounts them, then the people they go to suffer forever. It no go ever change if we not change them. We must be the change we want. We must make the changes we want. It will not change by itself. No be dreaming and hoping will change any situation. Na action. Those who they don't succeed for life, ask them. Interview people who are rich. It's because they were how do I talk? Happy to explain this thing. They will be consistent in fighting for something that they believe in. The thing did not just come. They work hard for it. They work hard for it in an environment where you can succeed. Remember, the environment is very important. You cannot succeed in a country as a person when you are not a citizen. Even in America, if you do for America, your limit, you get a limit depend on your status. You get a limit depending on your status. So people the way they live in America where they get green card, they get different level them, they get different opportunities than one the way they no get green card, where they are they now on ajuru. One the way their paper they ran born, their ajuru ran born, them be different. So if you live for a country where you've been a second class citizen, like how citizens of Southern Cameroon day, you get limitation. Even when they don't accept you amongst their milieu, you get your limit. You get your limit. For we to be able to live out our full life, we need to create an environment where the government, it will be not the government for the people, by the people, a government that is really for the people. God bless you now.